Last week I made the mistake of putting up this video, should we ban guns after this? Spoiler alert, there are no mistakes on this channel. There's never a mistake when it comes to campaigning for what is right and advocacy, right? So, I got a lot of backlash from that. A lot of you guys came over and had a little word with me about why you appreciated my video and why I was wrong for doing it. So that was good. I loved it. I love a little bit of banter. I love a bit of chat and talk and debate, right? I love it. However, now is my time and my right to reply because you've commented on my video. So we're going to go through a few of the comments and some of the ones which were so inane that I have to point it out to everybody because, oh my God, I feel like I'm a little bit stupider for having read them. And now you have to be too. So let's go through a few of them. First up, we're going to be comparing guns to glass doors. Joey says, bruh, you can't ban guns because someone fires at himself. Oh gosh, no, you can't do that. Are you gonna ban pencils because I stabbed myself in the eye? That's crazy talk. Oh, it certainly is crazy talk, my fella. I would definitely ban pencils if that was the case. If you were going around poking yourself in the eye, more to the point, if you were going around poking other people in the eye, right, I definitely would get on the blower to cancel those pencils ASAP, 100%. What a bizarre comparison, but there you go. The next one. Should we ban cars because of reckless drivers? If you're behind the wheel, probably. No doubt about it whatsoever. Now the glass door comparison. My son falling into a glass door and he almost died from bleeding out. Shall we ban the glass doors? Or let's say the glass itself, because if it breaks it cuts and unresponsible people break glass always. Unresponsible people should definitely not own guns, right? If you spell irresponsible, unresponsible, you definitely should not own a gun. That is my stance on the matter, right? Only intelligent people should be allowed to own guns because you have to be intelligent not to shoot yourself or not to shoot somebody, you know, like the postman or whatever, right? Just don't do it. But if you're unresponsible, then yeah, no. It's a no from me. But the final one in this section is this classic. Saying the gun is the reason is the same as saying the spoon and fork is at fault for obesity. Trying to ban guns will just get a whole lot of people killed. Send the parent to prison. That's the reason this happened. Right, well, in this case, that's the reason why this happened. But the spoon and fork obesity scenario, yes, but no, also, because if you are feeding yourself shit, right, you are killing yourself. Unless you are spoon feeding this shit to other people, then no, it shouldn't be banned in the same way that guns should be banned. I understand all your arguments, by the way, but it just doesn't hold up. Some of them were just downright stupid. Should we ban glass doors? Oh yeah, shall we ban a piece of carpet because we might fall over it? You know, it doesn't hold up. It's just never going to hold up. I'm sorry. But I did ask the question, tell me why you need a gun, right? Give me a legitimate reason, and these few people did tell me a reason. Whether or not it's a legitimate reason is another matter, but the reasons are as follows. This person says, don't care. It's not about safety, it's about liberty, which isn't something a British person would understand. Yes, I wouldn't understand about liberty. I don't like my liberty, do I? I don't like my freedom. I have enough freedom, by the way, you know. I can go outside if I want to. I can do whatever I want within the law, right? That's freedom for you. Now, it's not about safety, it's about liberty. It should be about safety, always, right? Always, always, always. And I don't care what you say. I know you are Americans and you have a different way of life over there. I get it. But at the same time, you also must be on the side of safety. My stance on the matter is, if one child dies at all at the hands of gun crime, then it's too many. One person is too many. And in the same way that horse racing, I don't know if you know this, but in horse racing there's multiple horses die every single day. There's so many, thousands every year, and yet they don't do anything. But if one horse dies at a race, that's too many in my opinion. But to some people it's not. And yes, I do think you should ban horse racing as a thing. But why should anyone else have a say in what I use to defend myself and family? No one is coming to save you. It must be really sad. And I mean, I don't know entirely the culture over there in America, but it must be really sad having this sort of toxic paranoia that you have in your heads all the time, because like in this country I feel safe. I do. I don't feel like I need a gun at all. You think that if no one has guns, you don't need one to keep your home safe? See, I don't know what sort of enemies you've created over the years, but nobody's knocking on my door to come and kill me with a gun, right? Nobody. At all. Nobody. Yes, I'm not going to leave the door wide open for people to come in, you know. It's not that safe, but it's not so unsafe that I need a gun next to my bed, loaded. Can you have it loaded? Don't think so. This person ends off with asking, how will you defend yourself if 2 or more people kick in your door at 1 a.m? Now, nobody's going to be doing that. I really don't know what sort of enemies you have created in order for that to be an actual thing, honestly. In this country, yes, some areas, maybe, right? Maybe some areas of the country might have a gun problem and a gun crime problem and gang problem, but most areas aren't quite like that. You don't have to live in fear. It must be horrible to be doing that. Tragic, very tragic. But nobody has taken my guns. Oh, you can have all the sympathy in the world, but not enough, innit? Why are you bothering yourself with what's happening in America? You sound British. Of course banning guns is stupid, and you're a horrible person for suggesting it. I am a horrible person. Ask anybody that I've come for in the past. I'm horrible, alright? Ask the right people, and they'll say I'm nice. What can I say? Right, we're going to finish this video off now by a couple of very lovely comments from some of you very lovely people who just had to take it a little bit further. And I've no problem calling you out, and I'm sure you have no problem being called out. He would have just grown up to be a thug anyway. Oh, would he now? Why is that? Oh, he was black. Doesn't matter. Let's move on. And laugh my ass off. At least they're taking themselves out. I replied, who's taking themselves out? Gun owners? And that was met with a response of, no, basketball people. I think they were referring to the black people. And this one said, you just really don't get it, do you? Oh, you got me. I'm absolutely clueless. I've got to say, it's you who doesn't get it, my fine young fellow, you. Upstanding member of the community that you ever so are. I hope you're happy with yourselves, you last few there. I loved your comments. Keep them coming. You know, always love a good racist comment. Never gets old, does it? Oh, doing your gun argument, very good, very proud, you know. I think that the problem is that when you are arguing for guns, right, and then you end it with like a racism argument, it kind of nullifies any argument that you had in the first place, and it kind of tells me that you are definitely the sort of people not to own a gun, right? Should never be given a gun. I don't care whether you are a responsible gun owner and you lock it away in the safe every night and you put your ammo in your back pocket and whatever else that you do. But if you are openly racist and you're openly wanting black people dead, then it kind of says to me that you're probably not a responsible gun owner, and you're not probably a responsible person to own a gun. See what I'm saying? Or don't you get it yet? Anyway, there you go. This has been a little bit of a entertainment, and I hope it's taken all in jest. I don't hate the Americans, I don't hate gun owners, I don't like racists though. So there you go, there's that. So please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below. Do you agree with me, disagree with me, hate me, love me? I know you do. And subscribe to the channel if you would like more. Until next time, have an amazing, safe day. Thank you.